Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ontavia Roulette if you are new here, and if not, girl, so much has been going on, as you've been able to see on social media. So let me give you the breakdown of what's been happening. So make sure you like and subscribe and tune in, and we're gonna figure out this hair because the crimp is not crimping, and we're gonna figure out right because we're definitely gonna try. This is the first time I've crimped hair before, so be nice to me, please. Thank you. I'm finally about to go to bed. I had to do this application 3 times because I did 65 questions and then the computer deleted it. What is life, right? But it's done now, and now I get to come up out of these clothes and finally go to bed. I went to the warehouse today. I had a Zoom meeting with the director of the Magic Flute opera that I'm about to do, and yeah, great things are coming. Great things are coming. Okay, so I made it to the studio. I'm working on the Magic Flute right now. I have 40 people in costumes that I have to put together, so it's been really busy lately, so I'm grateful for that. To be back home is surreal. Grateful. I'm on the way up to the Bronx right now to pick up some of my things, and it's early. It's early. I'm gonna take the one up to like 2:30 because I left my things up in the Bronx. So come along with me back to the Bronx. It took me 2 hours, but I found everything that I needed and reorganized the storage. So now that it's not falling all over itself, because I literally had to run to the storage unit, and then an hour later I was already at the airport. So I just threw things in there. So I fixed it as much as I could, got what I needed. It took 2 freaking hours, but I'm glad I did come. Now I gotta start rebuilding my life, unpacking my life, and yeah, I should be in my new space by Friday. So I'm heading to Toya's. I'm grateful for my friends who have circled around me, my family who have circled around me to get me through this. And yeah. So I'm gonna start with moisturizing these lips, honey. because the winter air is tearing them up. I am back in New York. Oh my God, I know. I'm back in the greatest city in the world. If you watched my last vlog, you saw I landed. I've been back for about 2 weeks now, moving very quietly. Only a few people knew, if you hadn't watched the vlog, only interacted with a few people. I ain't bother nobody. I kept to myself. That's just the way I am. But as you guys already know, my birthday was yesterday, and I'm recording it today because I have both a Scorpio stellium and a Sagittarius stellium. So I figured, why not record it the next day? Plus, I'm in my new space. Oh my goodness, I know. So I figured I'd bust that cherry by recording a get ready with me video. So let's do that, and let's find my contacts and then start with my brow, and then I'll get to telling you guys what the heck has been going on. I took a second off camera to clean up my eyebrows and make sure they are right. It was getting a little wild there, and I can't say it's been more than even like a week. So get to Paris, everything's fine. Find a temporary Airbnb to stay in for like a month while I look for jobs. I look for an apartment and try to figure out my visa. I had 4 interviews lined up, 2 clients, so I wasn't just out there frivolously, okay? I had a plan. But you know how that goes. God find out that you got a plan. It don't quite go as you plan. So, oh, these contacts dirty as fuck. They look like they got the cooties. It took me about 5 weeks to find a place, which for me, to me also, that's a long time. Because when I was looking in New York, I found a place in 2 weeks. No problem. In and out. Because I don't like staying somewhere. So I ended up taking about 5 of those weeks that I was there to find what I was looking for. Anyway, finally get into the spot, go to the interviews. They say I need to take their training, which is going to be like 3 months before they can guarantee me a spot. Fine. Don't care. And then I start bleeding. If you don't know, my body excessively bleeds to the point where I can pass out. I have very little iron in my body, and my body cannot replenish the blood fast enough. So I just be bleeding out profusely. But this time I was out of blood, and my body let me know. And I end up having to call the ambulance in order to basically save my life, because I had no more blood in my system at all. It was scary. I was struggling to breathe. My heart couldn't pump enough blood to my brain or my lungs, and it got real serious real quick. Operator got so mad because she couldn't understand me and I couldn't understand her. So they had to put me on hold. Mind you, I can barely breathe and keep my eyes open. Finally get somebody on the phone to get the information of where I am, how to get in, blase, skip. 20 minutes before the ambulance got there, so I start packing my shits very slowly, because if I did too much too fast, I would pass out again and I wouldn't be able to open the door when they got there. So I'm crawling on the floor, grabbing my stuff, putting it in the necessary bags. Girl, it was scary, to say the least. Get to the hospital. First approached by a man. A mess. He was so rude. And then the nurses told me to go to the restroom by myself so that they could get a urine sample. Mind you, I can barely walk a couple steps without being ready to faint. And I tried to tell him, of course, there's a language barrier. But I felt like maybe I could do it. So I did it, passed out in the bathroom. And then they rushed me. Mind you, the ambulance staff, the EMT staff, told them, like, yo, she's not okay. And they sent me to the bathroom by myself anyway. So then I passed out. And then they rushed me to get my blood and my heart rate and stuff like that, blood pressure, whatever. And it was like 120. and I was laying down. They took my blood, and I had 0 platelets, and my hemoglobin was at 4. Yeah. They're like, you basically don't have any blood in your body. Yeah, that's why I'm here. So, long story short, they kept me for 4 days. 4 days. And they pumped me full of steroids. And then they were like, I had to get a fit to fly before I could leave, because as soon as I left the hospital, I wanted to go home. Like, I wanted to leave immediately. An American representative, because they needed translators at the hospital for me, was like, she needed fit to fly before she can leave this hospital. So they pumped me full of steroids, gave me parasite medicine, and something to stop my flow. I was bleeding for 12 days. 12 days. And passing blood clots as big as my hand. Yeah, it was scary business. Scary business. So, at this point, I still have Serena Williams' dress, and they needed to be returned ASAP. So, I was instructed to go straight to the airport and be on my way. But I had to stop at Louis Vuitton first. So, get in my Uber. I put in 1 stop, but then I added a stop. When I get in the Uber, so I can get her back her dress. I wasn't gonna leave Paris with the dress. That wasn't my job. And I can't afford to pay for that dress. That dress was easily $3,000-$4,000. I didn't even look at the tag, which was still in the dress. I should have looked so I could have the exact price, but I look it up and I put it right here. This was an expensive ass dress, and I ain't had that. I had to use all my money to get back here, have something saved up to get a new spot, and get in that motherfucker. Because it's already hard enough to find something here. So I did all that work in Paris for me to have to come home. I was a little perturbed, to say the least. But it was because I didn't take care of my health while I was in the States when I should have. Because I was too worried about hustling, getting my money, and doing what I had to do to take care of myself in this economy. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. So I have no regrets. And I know that it's just not right now for me with Paris. It's more of, it shall come. So it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. But let's finish getting ready. Okay, makeup's done. So now I have to do my leave out. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I might crimp it. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to crimp it because I've never crimped my hair before. So bear with me. Because I don't know how this is about to go. I don't know how this is about to go. So we about to find out together, okay? But anyway. So if I leave it like this, it'll make sense, right? I call a friend of mine and let her know, like, yo, I'm coming back into the city. This is the situation. Can I stay with you until I find my new place? And she's like, of course, like, no problem. When are you gonna get here? Give me the details. You're good. And sure enough, your girl was good. One thing I'm gonna do is build relationships with trustworthy people. And that's what my goal was in this past year or so. And I think I did it. Because when I called for help, they was there. And I'm grateful for that relationship. Because I've been loyal to a lot of people, and they ain't been so loyal to me. And I know that in this scenario, if I would have called, they'd have been like, oh, girl, I don't know if I can help you with that. And that's why I ain't called him. But to tell the truth, through this whole situation, my family definitely stepped up. I know it was some family members that wanted me to come back to Cleveland, but it ain't no money for me in Cleveland, even while I heal. Like, I gotta make bread. Like, I can't just, rest on my laurels and do nothing. I got to make some money. So I came back to the city. Just because something bad happened don't mean that I gotta stop chasing my dreams. And that's just that on that. I'm gonna keep going, no matter what the scenario is. Because I want it that bad. So now that that's over, it's not behind me 100%, but I got back here safely, I can focus on getting better, stacking bread, and trying again, Being on social media and posting all the time, I've decided to live my life in public. And with that, if I fail, everybody gonna see me fail. And I'm okay with that. Because I have nothing to hide, and I don't answer to nobody. And I haven't answered to anybody in a long time. So I'm gonna do what works for me. And what works for me is coming to New York, making my bread, and going back out into the world. Life didn't end because I got sick. I've been sick for years. When I was smoking weed hella heavy, people didn't realize it was because I was coping with the illness that I was experiencing. Do you know how traumatic that is? To know that you might live with the illness forever? It's hard. Cute. All right. So that's that on that. And I'm gonna move forward. Because that's the only thing that I can do at this point. So I tried to blend this the best that I could. I'm always gonna have these little frizzies. And the side part just looked better on me. So that's there. I'm gonna straighten this part one more time because I'm gonna straighten it but not try to burn it. But I'm thankful for my friend because she helped me when I needed her. And I will never forever remember it when it comes down to it. And if it's ever a day she need me, I'll be there. Yes, I like. Well, this is the hair, y'all. It's new, it's different, it's bold. It is bold, but I like it. It's very straight. I'm used to big hair, so yeah, I think I might go ahead and crimp it. Should I crimp it? I'm gonna crimp it. It's not holding the heat at all. Oh. What a waste. Y'all, hate it. I don't know if I like this. I thought crimping it was gonna be cute, but it's definitely giving me the volume that I want, but the auburn is not crimping the way I want it to. My hair does, but it's just not, I don't know, maybe I need to wait till it's done. But long story short, I got out there, I found everything I needed to find, got all the information I needed to get, and I got sick, and I had to come home. maybe it was the universe telling me it's not time for me to be over here yet. Just not right now. And I cried a lot. I cried a lot because I worked really hard and I saved a lot of money to get out there in order for me to fall sick and have to come home. And words cannot express how I feel right now, probably because I'm still processing what happened, you know? My body was without blood, basically, and it completely shut down on me again. And the hematologist is like, you know, some of this you're gonna have to live with forever. But I knew that from when I had my surgery in 2020. And that's, again, why I was smoking so heavy, because my life had just completely changed. It changed. And how do you live with that? You see how it's not crimping? And I thought maybe if I got just less hair, it would do right. But it's just not, it's not giving the way that I want it to give. Maybe I'm just a curl and volume girly. Crimping is not for me. But I tried, as you can see. But yeah, that's what happened. I let go of my pre-war rent control in order to move to Paris, and now I'm in a smaller apartment, much smaller. But this is temporary until I find what I'm looking for. I am sad for some moments, but I'm grateful I had my life, you know, and I was able to get home. French Bee Airline looked out for your girl. They gave me a whole row to myself. They checked on me. They made sure I ain't need nothing. I pretty much slept the whole flight. I was able to lay down. But that was the experience. The fact that I had to walk away from that job, I think that's what hurt me the most. Because I think I was like, oh my God, you were this close. You were this close to having everything. And it's just not the time. And again, shout out to my family for circling around me and making sure I didn't need anything. But it got sad, you know? It got sad. Your girl was down bad. But everybody kind of down bad right now, you know? So much happening in the world. But one day you up and then one day you not. It is what it is. That is life. Okay, now to add the finishing touches, I'm adding the color Raw to the corners of my eyes. Fanning it out, of course. I forgot to push record, so sorry y'all catching the last end of that. And to wrap up this look, I am, hold on, going back to black, because your girl is in mourning after the story I just told you. This color is called Nightmare by Glam Goth Beauty. So I'm gonna let that coat dry up. Okay. Not too much, not too bad. All right. See, the crimping wasn't as great as I wanted it to be, but it's still cute and it's full, which I like. I like full hair. I don't like flat hair. It looked weird on me. I feel like my head is big. Putting my jewelry on. I'm going back to the obsidian on my pointer finger on my right hand, my yellow stone and my jasper on my left hand. And then I got green quartz in my ears. And it's time to put these brushes away. But that's what happened, y'all. I'm back in New York. I'm happy to be home. And I'm going to continue to flourish. I'm gonna keep pushing until I get, you know, where I'm supposed to be, wherever that may be, whether it be Paris or it be New York. So I guess we will see, right? So that's the crimped look. I don't love it, but it is what it is. You see how it didn't crimp here pretty much at all? My hair did fine. I don't know. It's the hair. I did not realize how big of a job crimping is. Look at this. It's so hard. It's so hard. But the roots are hella cute. I only crimped the front, so don't judge me. I did the best that I could. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all enough to have done the front on the sides, okay? Not too much on me. Not too much on me, okay? I'm doing my motherfucking best out here. So more than likely, I'm going to go ahead and straighten this back because crimping is not for me, as we can see. But not too much on your girl, because, you know, we got to try new things. We have to try new things, right? How can we grow and change if we don't try, right? Well, this is different here. At least I know it doesn't crimp well, but it straightens well. Will do, though. I will braid it, boil it, air dry. Maybe not even air dry. Blow dry. And see if it does better that way. Okay? But this is the look. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. All right, well, thanks so much for liking and subscribing and tuning in. And it was great hanging out with you.
I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes it is hard to be like, okay, instead of, you got me fucked up, you stupid.
Okay, so I just got 2 pies, brownies, and cookies for Thanksgiving. I am spending it with Toya's family. So we've been acquainted since we did the Crowded Room show featuring Tom Holland. So it's like 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning, got up, went to the grocery store to find the perfect pies and sweet treats for the holiday season. I haven't celebrated Thanksgiving in a very, 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 very long time, but when I was invited, I was like, okay, might as well. So I'm about to give her a call. I know it's early, and I'm gonna drop off now, and that way she'll have it, and then we're good for Thursday. So I just dropped off the pies and cookies and brownies to Toya's. That's where I'm having Thanksgiving. She invited me to spend time with her and her family. And now I'm about to get on the path and make my way back to the city. But at first I didn't think it was enough, and I was gonna get like 2 brownies, but I think it might be fine. So this will be the first time that I'm spending time with a family during Thanksgiving in almost 5 years, because when I first moved to New York, a friend of mine invited me to spend Thanksgiving with her and her family. So that's really nice. It's been a long time, nevertheless. So we will see how this goes, and I'll share it with you, so you know. That's what I'm talking about. Leaving Toya's, I had a wonderful, wonderful dinner. Met her family. Food was delicious. And I'm gonna come back Saturday to get some leftovers because she has so much food left. So grateful to have been invited, you know, because you know I don't go nowhere where I ain't invited. No, but Toya has been such a pinnacle of the part of me coming back to New York. So when I got back to New York, I stayed with Toya until I found my new spot. And she accepted me open arms, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, me and Toya have pretty much known each other since I got here in 2021. So it's nice to have met her family. They were all funny, all sweet. It was just like my family. It was good to celebrate the holidays with somebody. Every time I go to the movies, all I can think about is the fact that my Gone with the Wind, my Wicked, or my Star Wars is coming. Movies inspire me to keep going, to keep making movies and film and tailor and all these things. It's like never too late. Just keep going. I hadn't been feeling my best, and I've been feeling like I made the wrong decision about leaving Paris and coming back to New York, because things were wonky and weird, and I was stressed and I was sick. So I'm just looking for a sign to know that I made the right decision coming back to New York.
I don't even care. I'll run my hands through your hair. You wanna run your fingers through mine, but my dread's too thick and that's alright.
We started this in a fucking small bar in Paris. We were like 200. I brought my own TV, and now we're in New York in this fucking amazing and all of you came. This is actually amazing. It fills my heart with joy and hope for this industry, because God knows the doors need to be opened, and I think this is the first step. So thank you all. I think we can make a bit of noise for everyone here.
this season, retrograde, I have cried a lot. A lot of things have not worked out for me. A lot of things have happened, and it hasn't been the greatest, but I stay optimistic because everything happens for a reason. He would not have brought me back here if he didn't want me here. So here I am in New York waiting for a sign. Honestly, I was looking for a sign to show that I made the right decision moving back to New York from Paris. I cried a lot. I was sad a lot. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I just been working on this opera ever since. So it's just when Chanel came to New York, I knew that I made the right decision to come home because I was so moved by the runway show. I was re-inspired, reinvigorated, and I'm ready to create again. So thank you to Leah's and La Watch Party and Chanel, and such an amazing event and such a great year. Even the bad times were pretty freaking great.
I'm pegging that man at the back of the bus. Feeling like 3-6 Mafia, I'm gonna fill up his nose with dust. These niggas are always talking, tell them niggas I don't give a fuck. I got an Asian youth from West, trying to pick me up in a Lambo truck. I told that man that I love short men because I wanted to use him. I'm putting these niggas in debt, if I get his wallets I'm gonna abuse it. Just got a triangle strip last week, now I'm out here looking like Phineas. I left that nigga on red, he ain't gonna fuck me and that's on period. I'm in the back of the car with your daddy, and he's twerking and popping a perk. I got him bending his bum like spice in the back of the van when he's dropping search. These men wanna act like a beast, so I put these men in a cage. I made a call now 2 days later, my niggas are busting all over his face.
So I got a call from a client at 8 p.m. to tailor a suit for tonight, and I went, okay? So it's 2:30 a.m. I just tailored some suits. I'm like in Chelsea-ish, and I'm basically closing up the lining of the suit now. I had to hem the pants quite a bit, bring in the pants to make it more fit in the legs and in the hips, bring in the sleeves of the jacket, lift the shoulders so that the sleeves can be a little shorter so that they can see the watch and the shirt. And now I have to take in the black back just to give it a bit of a silhouette, because it was pretty boxy before. And that's it. So I'm almost done doing my final stitches now. Single couture hem. I'm gonna press it out and I'm running up out of here. It's 3:09 and I am out of here. Very tired. just finished day 1 of a 3-day job during the holiday. I said I was done taking jobs for the year, but this one came in and I couldn't say no. Trying to do anything and everything to keep me from, you know, impatiently waiting and watching TV before the show. But tonight, Cher's performing on SNL, and I got the opportunity to tailor the costumes for her performance. And this is how I'm ending my 2025. And I am beyond grateful through the ups and downs of this year, in the way that I've been treated in some of my workspaces. Nothing is gonna stop me. The bad intentions, all that, it's gonna run off of me like water. And only good things stay. I hope you tuned in, because I will be. So, yeah. Let me get in the shower and try to relax and degrease this face and take this makeup off. Dreams do come true. Share, y'all. Fucking share.
Musical guest, Cher! And your host, Mallory Yonafronte! Nothing less, I got one request. Do you realize it's not so long to hear? And that's the only thing I want this year. I wanna be dancing all night long. Stuck out the side, but it's not that's the only thing I want this year.
The way I don't want to go out into the cold is crazy. Thanks so much for a wonderful year. I'm so grateful for you guys coming and tuning in, the new subscribers and the old subscribers. I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and tuning in. My name is Antavia, and I will see you next time.